Okay, Tony Zito and Bill Cobb back here. We're going to finish. This is actually part 2. This might end up being a part 20 conversation because there's some really interesting stuff going on in the appraisal world. And I guess if you're, coming from my perspective, I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and so have you, Bill. The changes that have happened in the last year have just been beyond words. So anyway, go ahead and kind of pick up where you left off on the last one.
Well, I mean, we talked about it taking about 2 hours longer to do an appraisal today. It requires the listings. They preferably want the pending listings if we can find them. Today they're making loan decisions based upon not only your most recent solds, but also on your listings. And again, preferably the pending listings, but also actives if there are no pendings, which is in a new ball game. Those are adjusted to the list to sales price ratio. Say if the average home in the market sells for 96% of the list price, then the appraisers are making a 4% adjustment on the listings that they're having to use in the appraisals, which requires more time, more study of the market. We know our markets more intimately today, but that's a new twist as far as the listings. Because in our market, I'm still seeing some listings that are sky high. Sometimes Katrina pricing. So the listings part is a little bit difficult. Okay. As far as AMC's third parties, again, they've cut our fees by about 1/3 from 1/2 on some of that. At the same time, appraisers are being paid less. The consumers are paying more. It's fast. Whoever can get it in fastest and for the cheapest fee are the appraisers that the AMCs are hiring. Go ahead.
One problem with that that I know we've seen, here at our company is appraisers coming in from other markets, and it's not just, the transactions, we've been involved in, but I mean, I talk to other agents and brokers all the time. And they're bringing in, and I'm not quite sure what the logic behind that is. Of course, there probably is none. But they're bringing in appraisers from, New Orleans to come here in Central and do an appraisal, and they don't have a clue. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just doesn't even make any sense. So they're messing the values all up. I mean, do you want to touch on that a little bit?
I wonder where they get their what local appraiser is giving them the comps. Or did they subscribe to our local MLS? I'm not sure, but sure. I mean, that's a geographic competency issue of the appraisers that will accept the least fee, are willing to travel in. The appraisers that don't have a lot of work in the rural areas are coming in to do appraisals. They don't know our market like the local appraisers do. And
are they able to get into our MLS? Because I mean, that's a proprietary service. That we all, I mean, in other words, I couldn't go get in New Orleans without joining their board. So how are they, where are they getting their comps? I mean, they come in from Morgan City to do an appraisal in Baton Rouge or Denham Springs. Where are they getting the comps?
I'm not sure. I mean, even pre-Katrina, we had appraisers coming in from New Orleans, the fraud appraisers coming in from New Orleans, being paid $500 and $600 to hit that number. And where they were getting their comps from, I don't know. So, I mean,
what a mess.
It really is. But no, it's not right to have an out-of-town appraiser that doesn't know the market, where you've got the market that has agreed upon a price for a home, especially with Central being so hot like it is right now. Agreed upon a price, and you have an out-of-town appraisal that comes in and possibly lowballs a deal and messes up the deal for the buyer, the seller. You're working on the $8,000 tax credit right now. That's ticking. So you want your most competent local appraisers doing the appraisals. And
just like always. So they've really changed that. We're having to wrap this one up again, and I apologize for being so short and us having to end these things, but we're really trying hard to keep them short to where they're downloadable. So we're going to come right back again on part 3.
Okay.
All right.